Once again, 120 stuff, 12 volt stuff, okay? Your inverter, that's your inverter monitor, right? Telling you what's going on. And it's probably an inverter charger, 2-in-1, okay? Got your macerator, discharge pump, switches over there. So first thing you do is start the generator, which we're not going to do. We're just going to say we're going to do it, right? Start it.
But that one needs to be off. Or you can have that on.
Still on shore power.
Still on shore power.
It's not affecting the generator at all.
Yes.
Or it's not affecting the generator at all.
Okay.
You can crank the generator right now. It's going to run with no load on it, standing alone.
It knows that's first.
By itself.
Okay.
Yep. It doesn't transfer automatically. You transfer it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So crank the generator up, let it run a few minutes to get warm before you just plop a load on it. You do not want to crank the generator swapped over to generator over here. You don't want to do that.
Okay.
Imagine that generator starting and then supplying 4 air conditioning units all at one time. It's terrible. You don't want it to shut down with that much load.
Okay.
So when you start it and shut it off, you don't want any load on the generator. You want everything off.
Gotcha.
Or swapped over on shore power automatically. Okay. So generator's running, it's warmed up. Over here on the 120 volt side, that's the only thing that matters. You don't need to mess with the 12 volt side. It's got nothing to do with the generator. Before you do that, you need to turn your ACs off. So generator's running, off, 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 off. You have separate heaters?
I believe there's 2 or 3.
Are they diesel heaters? That's kind of cool if they are.
I'll
But
look it up.
I think it has something to do with
no,
the
it's
water.
okay. You don't have to. And I like to turn the battery charger off as well. All right. Hot water heater. Anything with a major load like that.
Okay.
Okay. Inverter can stay on. And now is the time. Swap over to generator. It's swapped over to generator, but the generator's not supplying anything yet because everything's off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So come in here. AC relay. You know what the AC relay is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The way this boat is wired is the air conditioning, when the units come on, when the compressors come on to cool, the AC pump comes on.
Oh, yes.
That discharge out the side of the boat.
Yes, with the water flowing out.
A lot of boats are wired where that AC pump just runs the whole time. This is set up to where the pump only runs
So
when the
that's why-
compressor
that's why
comes
some
on.
of the boats are always running, and
Yes.
this one goes on and off. And,
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Boats are wired differently. All right. So this one's on a relay. It comes on when the compressor comes on,
Okay.
or when one of them comes on. So that's got to be on. That essentially controls the pump. If the AC water pump does not come on, or the strainer is clogged, and you're not getting water flow to these units, what happens?
You're overheating them.
It goes into a high pressure code, HP. And then it's not going to cool. You have nothing. So pump on, relay on, then you can swap your ACs on. Swap your ACs on one at a time. Then wait 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You're staggering the
The generator. Gotcha.
the compressors, okay? Because look, when it's 95 degrees, those compressors are going to come on automatically. You don't want all 3 compressors coming on all at once.
Okay.
All right? So now ACs are on. And then you can obviously turn your water heater on, battery charger, refrigerator was already on, you're good. You're officially swapped. That's it. Coming back into the dock, you just dock the boat. Hook the shore power up while you're doing the lines. I don't know why. It's a pet peeve of mine. It's quicker. Just, you're already on the dock. You're tying the boat up. Stretch your shore power up and hook it up and be done with it. Mm-hmm. A lot of people will come in here and do all this. Then they'll go back out there. Then they'll come back out here.
Didn't they tell us we have to do something here before we hook it up
yeah,
to shore power?
he told me you have to turn everything off before you plug it in.
You don't have to do that. That's false. That's false. If
He
it was
told- he said, because even when he yelled to his wife, he says, break her off something, and then before they did something, they had to turn everything off before she plugged it into the little
you don't have to
stand.
turn anything off because you can plug it up to shore power. Now, if this boat automatically swapped, like that whole process I went through, let's say that it did, some of these newer boats do it for you. If that was one of these boats, then yeah, you would want to do that. You would want to turn some stuff off before you just plug it in. But you are controlling the swap. I can go out and shore power is plugged in right now. Everything's running off generator. Nothing changes. It's just the source is changing.
Okay.
Okay, so tying the boat up, plug in shore power, turn your breaker on.
Okay, don't worry about turning stuff off.
Then come in here, AC's off. Okay, the generator's still running at this point, but it's not supplying a load. Back to shore power.
And
We
the
got
reason why-
volts.
and I'm guessing the reason why that's in there is because you'd never ever want them together, both on or both off.
What do you mean?
Is that why this thing is here? So it's only one or the
Correct,
other?
absolutely, yeah. It's so you don't mix them up. All right, so generator's still running. We're hooked up on shore power. Okay, no problem. Here, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for that one to come on. All you're doing is just staggering the timing. That's all it is. Battery charger, water heater, fridge.
Perfect.
Generator's still running, right? What do you got to do now? Shut the generator off.
Okay.
That's it. You're done.